You know, my friends, it's a big world out there. A very big world, indeed. A world that's still filled with mystery and a sense of adventure. A world that we have just barely begun to scratch the surface of exploring, let alone a world that is still full of ripe potential to go back to our zoo and actually be able to finally okay, look, don't jinx it, but maybe finally do something about the zoo. And I'm actually knowing that I am in a very dangerous place right now because you see, I'm curious. I am very curious, extremely curious, because when, we were double checking just the boundaries of our Baby Zertle Island village, we did note that, there's some interesting things over here. Oh my goodness, so past this very interesting thicket and then through the lush swamp that has a whole bunch of slimes that keep falling down from it, there's like another one of those killer little tree, or excuse me, those killer like ancient treasure, hidden treasure towers that we could go ahead and raid. And there's like some, okay, that's a mushroom. I thought there was something weird over here, but it's just a mushroom. I mean, to be fair, it's a huge mushroom. And yes, I do love visiting Mushroom Forest. And yes, there are still other areas. Look at all of these spots. There's a giant pit of lava. Like, there's so much to explore. And there's also, sunflower to go ahead and rescue. And there's also kind of, the whole freaking zoo that we are supposed to be taking care of in zoo crafting. The Village of Light needs expanding. Oh my goodness, we need to actually build some proper exhibits now that I finally feel like I may have upgraded my skill just a little bit, I hope. Potentially, as a zookeeper. Like, there's new animals that I want to go ahead and share with you guys that I've learned about on the planet that we all share, as well as not only this world, but other amazing worlds full of our adventures. So, I feel that eager feeling, that feeling to go ahead and step foot and start resuming our journey. And that's extremely dangerous. That is extremely dangerous. Because then I will never get anything done! Anything! Oh, okay, we're gonna have to be working against my curious instincts, but come on. We still have, somewhere in here, right here, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 little baby zombies that we need to go ahead, and I need to build them little tiny boats. Oh yeah! And I guess when it comes to a world full of adventures, I also hope it's a world full of, Lily is probably over in that tropical area, I really hope, or else then I have no idea where she has gone. And we're gonna go ahead and fix that right now, because the longer, rude, who built that? They're clearly not up to safety standards. Don't worry, Tibby. I may have mildly cracked perhaps my own tibia, but we're gonna be okay. But alright, so yes, I have actually really been missing having Lily with us. I was trying to ignore it. I was trying to say, oh, she's a rough and tough puppers. She can go on an adventure over at the beautiful tropical forest if she wants. But that right there, friends, that very excited declaration of where did you get that little bundle of happiness and loyalty? Here, take this. That happens to be one of the main reasons that we need Lily. Because, friends, Lily has adorable puppy dog eyes, the cutest, and I actually was a little bit surprised when I realized that the villagers have actually, excuse me, that the pirates crew have actually been giving Lily and Tate all of the iron, literally all of the gold, all of the iron, all of the diamonds, all of the, unfortunately, pork chops, and even for me, cake, that we could ever need to really refuel ourselves and prepare for the journey out there. So, you know what? It really humbled me, because I realized we could take it as a sign. A sign, oops, that's the back of my head, sorry about that. A sign that they're helping out, that I need to remember. One of the best things about our adventures in Zoodesia is that we're never alone. We've got friends, we've discovered new people that can go ahead and really help us bring this world to life. And of course, we've got all of you and your amazing ideas that really help make this such a special, beautiful world that somehow I'm still, don't tear up, Seri. We're gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay. But when I realized that the pirates have actually been helping us to get all of the essential gear that we actually need, so we can, oh, come on, there's already a bunch of scorpions over there. Rude! I'm gonna go ahead and sleep through the night, because I'm not putting up with that. Oh, look, see, there's a bunch of iron floating on the ground right now. This is why we need to go ahead and we need to get Lily, because we have friends. Friends in the form of former zombies turned into a pirate crew, who absolutely have extremely rude trades that are literally like robbery. That's why they're pirates, because all of their trades are so hardcore. Oh, and thank you very much, Sanderling the Second. Can I get that egg from you? Okay, I'm very sorry. Sanderling, here, why don't we go ahead and set you free? I really hope that none of the villagers get any ideas like they did for Piggy-Anna Jones. We're not going to talk about that again. But I really love the idea that the villagers are actually helping out. They're providing a lot of the resources that we need to be able to go ahead and get a move on with getting the village built. At making a few more safety features, like making sure that we get something over... Is that a seagull? That's so cool! Oh my gosh! Okay, we're gonna have to go ahead and catch that seagull in a little bit here. In fact, can I put the seagull in here? Can I have Albatross the Third? Of course! This is brilliant! We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get Albatross the Third. I'm on this! Also, I need to go and I need to get Albatross the Second, who I did find, but I didn't have a safari net for. Alright. It is a seagull! That's so cool! I think this is the first seagull that I've ever seen in Zoodesia. So this is actually extremely exciting. I know a very specific person, one of the researchers back at the Zoodesia Zoo, a wonderful Desiree, who has been one of our community members since, oh, ages and ages. She's truly like a founding member of our Patreon guild, and she goes back even further than that, and she loves seagulls. So this is so freaking perfect. Oh, also I have the forest squirrel! Okay, I do need to actually name that little guy after one of you guys, huh? Because that would be absolutely adorable. Sort of. You know, trying to give a name to this one health forest squirrel may result in a very temporary existence, but perhaps that will simply make whoever is going to be, you know, have the squirrel named after them appreciate how fleeting life can be. Extremely fleeting if you were a tiny squirrel. So that might actually be kind of fun too. Alright, Tate, hang on one second. We're gonna go ahead and we are going to have Albatross the Third, even though Albatross the Second is still around, an actual seagull. And then let's go ahead and we are gonna have, dun, 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 dun. Would you look at that? We had a zoo guest named Louie. All right, Louie, what a cute name for a squirrel. I love that. All right, so Albatross the Third. I'm really hoping. Oh, that's really cool. Oh, come on. Pirates and seagulls, they go like hand in hand. This is perfect. Also, Tate, you stay here. I'm gonna move you over. Okay, actually, that's a pain in the rump to move you like that. But Tate, you stay here. Try to collect lots of diamonds and things. I'm gonna actually head out and we're gonna release the little squirrel. And we are going to go ahead and get ready to go find Lily. Because, you know, that's actually where I was going with that little speech. Realizing that we have help, that we are not alone in this world, or really ever in a lot of the worlds that we're in. I mean, I say that as an introvert who I've only had 3 people in 5 years, other than Chips, like come into my home who for like visiting. 3. I'm a very happy introvert. And I think as a result of that, I forget that we do have people who are willing to help. And I really, the more I thought about it, I really was touched by the pirates because they are providing us the raw materials. Potentially, you know, so that we can all be friends. Possibly more. Oh, the butterflies again! Okay, I do want to make butterfly jars at some point, but I've got to stay focused. Oh, look, you can see Albatross the Third like flapping around in there. That's so cool. But you know, the pirates are going ahead and they're helping to supply us with the raw materials to be able to get their village finished, which I think is really touching. And, you know, maybe it's just because they want to be safe and secure, not eaten by zombies. Again, I could understand that. But I like to think that perhaps we have earned a little bit of their friendship. And this is a great example about how you can rely on others, and you don't have to do all of the very difficult work of digging deep into the mines with completely unenchanted gear over and over and over again. Huh. Alright, well let's go ahead and set little Lumi free. Run forth, my friend! And then we're actually going to go and we are going to get 2 birds with 1 lily. And what I mean by that is, the more I thought about how the pirates are helping, how we weren't alone the entire time, that our puppies totally weren't using their absolutely broken ability of puppy dog eyes, and then me forgetting to come back for several hours. Well, I ended up cooking for like 5 hours. Yeah, I was thinking about how clearly we can rely on others to help us out. And that made me start thinking more about the people we care about, and that made me really miss Lily. Not only would it be great to have her assistance with going ahead and, you know, just sitting there with her cute little eyes, staring up at the pirates and convincing them to part with their hard-earned gold and diamonds and iron and whatnots. Not only would it be great to have her back for that, but also because she's family. And that's actually where I started thinking about Pepperseed. And not only do I want to go ahead and finish the main objectives that we have, the wall, for the village, making sure no zombies can pop up, at least as much as I can, building little ships for the baby pirates, or like the baby zombie pirates, and putting them on them. And then, what? Wait. What? That is inappropriately thematic. Are you kidding? I've never even seen this. I've never seen this. What do you mean unknown was slain by a zombie and they had lived 2 days? Who is unknown? What zombie? This is inside the safety perimeter. Yeah! I am flabbergasted because this was 1000% not known, not planned. No joking about this, friends. What? I can't just leave this here because unfortunately those graves do indeed spawn. I legitimately thought something grabbed my legs and was pulling me under for just a second. That's not cool. How can I? Could you give me just a moment, Pigu, please? Just a little bit of a breather in between all of the squeaking in surprise. Yeah, I legitimately thought that like there was something pulling me under, and that's making me wonder if the water is always going to be dangerous for our villagers. I think in the end, or excuse me, the pirates or other villagers who may come and be part of this village, I think I really need to like keep them up. So maybe we'll stick to mostly building like very elevated housing and crow's nest and just trying to keep them alive. Unlike whatever happened here. What is this? What? 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 Excuse me? What? I'm holding a villager's corpse. This seems appropriate to go and give to Tibby. He had a... Is this a wandering butterfly researcher chasing after all the butterflies? And he showed up over here because he was literally just being a leopardologist or whatever you call like butterfly researchers, which it begins with L and has like LED something something in it. But did he literally just show up? I've never seen that. I have never seen that. But I've also never seen so many butterflies. They just seem to be doing so much better than they ever have before. I have no idea what happened. Sometimes the mods sneeze and everything just starts working again. I'm not gonna question it, but I think there's a way that I can actually go ahead and I can actually like heal this corpse. That sounds far-fetched, But I am, you know, the hero of light, and I'm pretty sure there's some sort of like altar or something. Yeah, isn't this it? Yeah, I think this is the altar. Maybe. You need like bone blocks made out of pile of bones. Oh, this is very, very humbling to look at with Tibby like literally right here. But I actually think if we make nightstone out of nether brick and soul sand, my jaw is kind of on the ground. But I remember back home in Zoodesia, we have a beautiful tree of light whose roots have the power to go ahead and heal villagers who otherwise seem like the light in their eyes has disappeared because now they're just a corpse inside of my pocket. So we do have an altar back at home. But a wandering butterfly researcher? That is so a sign we are actually supposed to do something with this village. Ugh! Okay, maybe this is good. Maybe this is really good and it will keep me from meandering too far away when we still have a few tasks and objectives to do. But for now, I mean, what am I gonna do? Like, at the same time, would making an altar actually be really, really good if it came to working with Tibby? But I've only ever found one skeleton skull and it's down in the mines and I can go get it. Oh man. See? This is the double-edged sword of having so much wonderful curiosity to pursue in the world. Because now do we try to build an altar that might actually also be related somehow to our wonderful dog Tibby? Do we try to cure like Tibby? Or do we focus on just wrapping up the bare minimum with our pirates and then giddy up and go for like rescuing Sunflower? I mean, I guess we can always come back, and I have been feeling like I'm kind of ready on one level, emotionally, to go ahead and potentially like go get Sunflower sooner than later. But what I was going to say when it came to family before I found a villager corpse instead, what is my life? Oh my gosh. Is that talking about or thinking about, you know, this whole time I thought I had to slave in the mines, but we actually had help all along. It did make me think about the like family and friends that we have collected over the many years of our pixel biology communities. There you go, little chicken. Somehow I don't think I helped you. Well, you know what? Come here. All right, we'll move you onto shore. Maybe you want to be a seabird. I'm not going to question it. Now that I think of it, maybe you're safer out here. Even though apparently there was a zombie who slayed somebody right over here. Not cool. Not cool at all. I'm gonna have to potentially like put down more lighthouses or something. Okay, sorry. Basically, thinking about how we have made so many friends and expanded so many families across our pixel biology adventures, it did make me really miss Lily, so we're, I guess, gonna go get her next time. And it made me realize that, you know, Pepperseed, you also deserve that chance at love that you have been thinking about. So, I suppose next time... Thanks, Rain. Thanks. Next time... Oh, another seagull! Okay, stay focused, Seri. I guess the seagulls are a normal thing around here because we're at the beach, which is great. Next time, Pepperseed, we are going to go and we are going to find that chocobo that really stole your heart. And while I go ahead and finish up the village, and Lily looks absolutely adorable with the pirate crew and convinces them to hand over some of their buried treasure, then you can go ahead and spend some time with that lovely chocobo before we go ahead and rescue your mother. I'm sure she'd be proud and very understanding. Maybe not understanding of me, but maybe for you. But alright, guys. Well, here we are again. This rain is actually very quiet. Somehow that's even more concerning. I'm perplexed. Very perplexed, but I'm sure everything's gonna be fine. Alright, enough of this silliness. Also, I don't know if I want to go find Lily at night, so I'm going to head in and try to keep my eyes out for any zombies, contemplate if I need to build a bone altar, but that would involve going to the nether, and I literally haven't done that for years, and basically think about how this entire adventure continues to escalate. And I'll see you guys next time. Stay curious, but be careful.